Hello everyone, this is Phenix Animator.
Hi, I'm Froggy Lumpy.
Hi.
Check me out.
Look at you.
I have new clothes.
You do.
Check me out. I've hung up my farmer's overalls, hung up my hoe, I should say, put away my oh good lord. I changed the skin. Actually, I didn't do it. Actually, Phenix did it for me.
Yep.
He gave me my summer outfit, which is, in one idea, hilarious since,
It's the middle of summer.
This is, more toward the end of summer. But the problem is where we live, it's like summer most of the time, so we don't really pay much attention to that.
That's true.
I don't know. So anyway, I have my new shorts outfit now. Just wanted to show that off. There's my new skin.
Cool.
So, with that done, where'd you go? There you are.
I'm right here.
With that done and said, welcome to Sky Factory 2, episode 20. 20, the big 2-0.
20.
Now, we have one thing to do, and that's it. Yes, let me put my armor back on. We have a big reactor to make.
We do.
Because we are seriously in need of power, and we don't really have it. That little lava thing with all those generators didn't do jack diddly. So, pardon me while I eat a baked potato in your ear.
Apparently.
Come on, let's go.
Sure.
I have already made a big reactor. The achievement is make a passive big reactor and make an active big reactor. You also got to make a turbine. That's what makes it active, actually.
Yep.
So we're in desperate need, so I made a little small passive big reactor. It's a little small one. And I put casing around here for the bigger one.
Yep.
But we have to actually go to the maximum size. How big is that?
32 by 32 by 48.
Did you hear that? That's so huge.
32 by 32 by 48. Yeah.
But right now, what I'm going to do is make a 7 by 7 because that will get us all of the power that we need to be able to do the next things that we're going to need that's going to really suck the power.
Yep.
I know. But this little 3 by 3 guy here, which is like the smallest one, well, obviously it's 3 by 3 by 7 or 8 tall.
Right.
But it's only a 3 by 3. It's like the smallest one that you can make. But that little smallest one that we made, let's see, this has 4 million in it. 40 million, excuse me. Yeah, am I saying that right? How many zeros we got? Here, or would be zeros. Yes, I am saying that right. Because it holds 80 minutes. So this filled it up. So 1 3 by 3 by 8. 1. Filling it up with Yellorium. One time, fill up with Yellorium. Yielded an entire energy cell full, plus this one to be half full.
Cool.
So that's a lot. So that's like 8. That's 120 million, I believe. So
cool.
Big reactors are massively cool.
And they just do all kinds of power.
Yes, but they're a little tricky to build. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road here and stop yapping.
Sounds good.
All right, to make a big reactor, you need, first of all, reactor casing. Reactor casing is granite bar, which granite bar is very easy. That is just smelt some coal or some charcoal. Either one, you'll get your granite bar. So now you take your granite bar, Yellorium ingot, and iron all around here. 4 iron on the corners, 4 graphite bar in the center corners, center outside, yeah, there we go. And then a Yellorium ingot in the middle. You'll get 4 pieces of reactor casing when you do that. Okay, I have all of this, and I don't think I need any more reactor casing. I'm not sure. Yes, I do. So let's make some. I do need some. So let's just click some right here. Because I need more reactor glass. And to make reactor glass, you need the reactor casing and 2 pieces of glass. So let's go ahead and make some more glass, and I'm gonna need an enormous amount of glass actually, so I think I'm gonna get at least another stack of this. And let's look at this now. I've got plenty more. Let's go ahead and get 2 stacks, because let's face it, this thing has to become a 32 by 32 by 48. I'm gonna need a lot of this. I might as well go ahead and do the whole thing. There we go. All right, now for right now though, let's take this 28 and just do the glass and get yeah, let's just go ahead and finish that off. There we go. That actually should be enough to finish off the... I lost my place. Now what I'm going to have to do is, first of all, take this down. So let's take that off. And we'll take this off, because we're going to have to break this thing down to start it up.
Yep.
And you've agreed to get my coolant.
I have it.
And you have it already?
Yep.
Fabulous.
I have
okay, well then
buckets.
let's go ahead and break this down then.
Yep.
We're going to need to you're going to need to make a controller. And that, well, let me just hit the R for this. The recipe for the controller is the reactor casing, 2 yellorium, 1 diamond, and 1 redstone. It's amazing how this big reactor is huge. It does a huge amount of power and relatively inexpensive, actually, when you really think about it. You're only using 1 diamond. You use a lot of iron and you use a lot of coal.
Yes.
But those are things that you should have a lot of. You use a decent amount of redstone, I guess, in the scheme of things. But anyway, you also need a reactor access port. You need 1 of those. And that is just the reactor casing. That's the thing you need an enormous amount of, reactor casing, because that makes all the other parts. You need a piston and you need a chest. And then last but not least, you absolutely have to have a reactor power tap. And that is redstone around the reactor casing.
Well, that's if you want to have the power come out of it.
Yeah, well, you gotta have that. So I am going to take this all down except for the bottom.
Okay.
Because the bottom has to be the entire bottom has to be the casing. The entire top has to be the casing, with the exception of the coolant rods. The coolant rods have to be above your yellorium rods, which is something that I have to make as well. I haven't made my yellorium rods.
Oh.
I know I don't have enough. I've got what do I have? I have 5 yellorium rods.
Yeah, you're gonna need more than that.
I need a lot more yellorium rods. So let's go ahead and take all of this down and say goodbye to that reactor, which was fabulous because we got quite a bit of energy off of it.
Yep.
Oh, that ain't working. I need to be setting. There we
go.
So now here we go. What we're going to do is put an enormous amount of casing down here.
Okay.
So there, look, see, I have cyanide ingots.
Ooh.
Cyanide ingots is the waste product. And the cyanide ingots, if you make a processor, you can process them into plutonium. Plutonium was what you're going to need for your turbine, and plutonium also is something that you can use as well. Now up here, we're going to need to make this completely casing on the edges here.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I can't do that yet because you have to put the...
Yep, that's true. Ah!
Let me take these back off because you're not going to be able to do the
I'm gonna eat in your ear.
ender properly. Let me get the casing.
That's true. We need the walls next.
Yes, the glass walls, and right here is where I'm going to put the controller. Okay, so there's the controller, and the reactor access port. I think I'm gonna put on this side. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think. Let's do this correctly. The A system is going to probably run here. So you know what? I'm going to put the access port right there.
Okay.
And the reactor power tap. Pull this power in and out. If I put the turbine here, I think maybe the power tap would be better there. And that means maybe we should put the power tap on this side. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it back here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the rest of this is going to be glass, reactor glass. Could you do me a favor?
Yes.
And fill in the rest of this with reactor glass, right? Oh, yeah, right. I come up to you and you come down to me.
Oh, thank
Let
you.
me just, wait a minute. While I'm making the fuel rods, to make the fuel rods, where are they at? There we go. Yellorium fuel rods. You need iron, you need graphite bar, and you need yellorium. Okay, so, alright, why didn't that do? Iron, graphite, and yellorium. Graphite. I guess I have to do this by hand. Oh, I'm out of iron. That's why. I have to break my iron down. That's why. There we go. Okay. So,
I need more glass.
we'll put iron in here. And then we'll put yellorium here. And we'll put graphite here. 5. 1, 2, 3. 3. 4. That's 15. And I'm out of, do I have any more? Oh, good grief. I made more reactor things than I should have. Okay, so, yeah, I made more casing because I forgot that I had to make these. So now your yellorium fuel rods will go right here. In this case, I'm going to put it here in the center. And then I'm going to put here, 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 and here. So now we need to go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and that's it. So now, how many do I need? Let's see.
1,
I need, what, 1, 2,
2, 4, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10 more?
I think so. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Fabulous. Okay,
And we need 13 more glass.
okay, 13 more glass. Okay, there's 1. And let me look in here to see, there is 12 right there. So there's your 13 glass
Cool.
that you need. And I need graphite. So I need to throw this in a furnace.
Ready?
Okay, we're back. Now that I've realized my overzealousness in the reactor casing, I went and made more graphite bar, which now I should have enough, because I need 11 more of the yellorium fuel rods. So let's get one to grow on. There we go. I won't go crazy this time and use all my stuff, because we'll need it when we expand this again. The next expansion is probably going to be the maximum because of the fact that we're filling this with ender fluid and liquid ender, and that teleports you.
Yeah.
And the grand skies killed me doing that. So I only want to take this liquid ender out once. So
Makes sense.
your fuel rods are what helps cool your system.
Yep.
Now, you need to have your control rod on top of your Yellorium fuel rod. So those go right there.
Cool.
Now is where your job comes in.
Placing these.
Placing all of the Yellorium. The liquid ender.
Cool.
What is that called?
There's resonant ender buckets.
Resonant ender bucket. There we go. So
Place
resonant
a bucket
ender.
there. Place a bucket there. Place a bucket there.
And yes, it needs to be on the top, and that
Place it there.
would be the
Place it there.
one below would be the top,
There.
because we have to place the reactor casing.
Turn my jetpack
Which
on
I'm
just in case I
going-
fall. There we go.
Your
And place-
reactor control rod, you can name and you can set it to how active, how much you want it to work. That one's still running, so I won't put, because I'm going against the fuel rods, you have to push shift. If you don't go against the control rods, then you could just place the block easily.
Yep.
So, I believe you have them all filled now.
Almost. Got one more left. Right there. Done.
Fabulous. I just ran out of casings, but that's okay because I have plenty more.
Oops.
See, I have extra.
Cool.
Okay, fabulous. Now you know your reactor is correct when, if you look at the outside edges and the corners, they look different now, because now it is correct. It is active. Well, active as in it works, not it's a passive reactor. Passive meaning that it's just got coolant in it. It's a big reactor, but it does not have a turbine connected to it. Turbine connected to it makes it an active reactor. This is a passive reactor, even though it is huge. So we need to put something in here, but we also need to activate it. There's a deactivate your reactor and activate your reactor. You can also auto eject your waste, or do not auto eject, have it manually. And you can set up automatic stuff on this too, so it's really great. So in this port, the yellow one is where you put your Yellorium. So let's go
Or
ahead
your
and
plutonium.
Exactly. That's the reason why you need two, really, because when you start the cyanide process, you want to be able to have the cyanide coming out of the one and not from this one. Like, for instance, right here it says eject waste. No, you don't want it ejecting waste out of this one. You want it over here to come out on this one, is what you want to end up doing. So we've got our Yellorium in there. It's not full, so I put one stack in there. Now that it's a 7x7, we need to put another stack in there.
Yay!
And you see on this stack, you'll actually see that it instantly took quite a few of them, more than 32 actually. So what's left is obviously telling you that now it's full. So if you look in here, you see, yes, indeed, it is full. It's still offline, so it's completely full. That's yellow. When I start this up, this will start turning blue, which is the waste. When it gets to be the 100%, it will eject the waste, and this line will drop. Your coolant bars are here, and how much energy you have is on the very end here. So let's go ahead and activate the reactor. Press the button.
Cool.
And voila, it is activated. And because I have a coolant in here, it's your hot fluid tank, your coolant fluid tank, and my thingy's in the way. Really, my NEI is sort of in the way here. But you can come in here and see how hot your reactor is. You can see your coolant, your heat status for your... If you turn your NEI off, you'll be able to read all this stuff, because it's actually not showing. I don't know, but this will this shows you your fuel burn up rate, and here's your fuel reactivity, how heavily irradiated everything is. Yeah, kind of scary. But anyhow, why don't we have energy? All right, let's see how much energy we have.
Look at that!
Whoa, good lord, that's fast.
That's gonna fill up any second. Oh my goodness!
Man, that is really fast.
That is creating a lot of power.
Yes, I'm not exactly sure. Let's see now. We're supposed to be creating 1,000 RF or 100,000. What are those things in our achievements? Produce 1,000 RF per tick. Okay, we got that. Yep. 10,000 RF per tick. Yep, got that. 100K.
We're making
nope,
11,000 per tick.
Do what?
We're making 11,000 per tick and it's full, so we're not actually
Right.
doing anything now.
So we can do the produce 100 RF per tick. Excuse me, 1,000, and we can check the produce 10,000 RF per tick.
Cool.
We got those two. Now create a passive cool reactor from the Big Reactor mod. Got that. And that's it.
Yep.
So we checked off 3 more
Yay!
achievements. That's fabulous. But there we go. We have an enormous amount of power now, and this is already full, so we need to get something to pull this out.
We need storage stuff. Yep.
Yes.
That's the next thing we need.
So this, well, I can go in and attach this, and it'll be full instantly almost. I mean, I'll go in and put it right here, and it will seriously be like instantaneously full, probably. Well, is instantaneous as in, 32,000 RFs per tick. So it won't take long. It's on maximum to receive. So, but anyway, there we go. We have 2 of these resonant energy cells, so we need to make some more storage, energy storage.
Yes, we do. We need lots of energy storage.
We are excited to say, where you at?
I ran away.
I need to see you.
I ran so far away.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the Big Reactor.
There you are. I'm following you. We're very excited to say that we had a request.
Yep.
Want to tell us about it?
ChinaCraft requested that we have a world download of our world, so I went ahead and got that all set up, and that should be in the description below. But that will not include the Big Reactor, though.
Why not?
Well, maybe I can do it. I'll have to go in and make a new thingy for it. I can do that. So it will include the Big Reactor.
Oh, it doesn't include this episode.
Correct. It doesn't include this episode, but I'll go ahead and include this episode.
Okay, because I was gonna say, we could even take our stuff off.
Yep.
And
we'll empty our inventories, put it in our chests up in our house, and it'll be in that as well.
We'll put each of our stuff in our ender chests. So if you're interested in anything that we have personally that you might want to play around with, I don't know.
Yep.
But request granted.
Yay! So that should be in the description below.
So thank you, ChinaCraft, for requesting that. We're honored that you actually requested it.
Yep.
And that should end this episode then. So I'm going to turn around here and show off my new skin once again. Yay!
Yay! I'm going to show off my not new skin once again. Yay!
We match. We have shorts on.
Yep.
So, I'm Froggy Lumpy.
And I'm Phenix Animator.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great day.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.